Hey guys, Clownfish227 here, welcome back. So, these are the spare parts. We have quite a few actually, but yeah. So the set that I am reviewing, the Lego Orchids flower. So basically we have the Lego Orchid flowers, and this whole thing is pretty cool in my opinion. This was originally going for $50 in the US. And now I found it for $40 in US. Do I feel this is worth $50 US? It's a little bit steep in my opinion, but I found it for $40, and if you can find this for $40 in the US, I would really say it's worth the 40. I would really say it's worth the 40. So let's bring it up a little closer here. So we have little bits of loose bricks, a little bit of loose bricks, to kind of create the dirt and the soil and stuff like that. Then you got these cool leaves. So the leaves right here are actually the helicopter shield, visor, the glass where you can see through the glass to see the minifig. So this is just recolored in dark green. These pretty cool, are just recolored in dark green. We got some studs here, which honestly, in my opinion, I do not feel is bad. I feel like having a couple studs viewable is pretty cool. In this set, we got some green snake tail pieces, but in this case, they are supposed to represent like small roots growing out, small roots. So the base, what I like about the base is actually pretty heavy. The base is pretty heavy. The vase or vase, and the base is pretty heavy. So I feel, you can lean it on its side and it will just come right back down. Let's give this a little rotate. Right here, which I have noticed, they use the Lego Stranger Things Demogorgon head print or head mold. The coolest thing about this is it is now in white, and it has its own new printing on it, so it doesn't have the teeth or anything like that on there. So that's pretty cool. That's supposed to represent. I'm just gonna put it this way. So, these are kid flowers. I'd say the Demogorgon ones are teenager flowers, and then the adult flowers are the full flower itself. Again, this set comes with 0 minifigs. It is built from the base up. The base is very heavy. Another thing I like to point out are the stems. The stems are Technic stems with the dark green right here, minifigure scaled. These are the minifigure scale shoots, and dark green, which I think is pretty cool. So minifigure scale grass, and then in this set, there's not really a lot of colors that you don't want to see. There's not a lot of colors that say, hey, that's not supposed to be there. I guess very minor complaint, if I have to make a complaint, would be that right there. So it's in dark gray, but honestly, dark gray is such a small piece There's a couple of them all throughout the whole stems, but they're so small and they get covered up with the orchid. They get covered up with the orchid flowers. The flower orchids are pretty cool in my opinion. They use from like the Marvel big figures, buildable big figures. These are like the shoulder plates. Shoulder plates right here. Cool thing is that I want to notice or point out is that they use a frog. They use a little pink frog, which is cool. These right here are Lego Technic things that they used to use as eyes. Right here, whenever back in the Technic days, they used to add some eyes and stuff with that. I already told you about the Demigorgon headpiece, which is cool. It's supposed to act as like teenager flowers. Again, there's no minifigures in the set. Feel free to pause the video right now if you want to see what these pieces look like. Now the red is what goes in between the stems to connect them together, so you don't see the red, so that's pretty cool. So believe it or not, these are the little Lego forks printed in white, and you're probably saying, geez, where the heck does that go? They go right here, and it's it won't come off. It won't come off. So they're very sturdy. The white forks are pretty sturdy. At first, when I was building it, I was thinking, oh darn, it's gonna be super flimsy and it's just gonna fall apart. Thought it was gonna be no good, but with the forks there, it actually holds together. It actually holds together the shields. These are shields. Those are shield pieces right there. Shield pieces, which are pretty cool. Do I feel this is back last year or so? This was going for $50. Do I feel it's worth $50? No. I feel like this should be way lower. So I got it for $40. Do I feel it's worth $40? Give or take, you know, I'm happy with $40. Give or take, I'm happy. Here is the instruction manual. I'll move some of these pieces over to the side. The instruction manual, pretty basic. It tells you, hey, you can build the flowers in this pattern, or you can build them going up, going to the side. Now what I did is I didn't really take any of those options, and I made it more my style, more, I put the flowers just in the way that I wanted. I think it looks pretty cool. I put the stems coming upwards, instead of all being tight together. Another thing I want to mention is right here. So these are supposed to be like stakes, I believe, and you put them whenever you have a plant that's supposed to grow. Whenever you have a plant that is supposed to grow upwards, and the plant grows upwards, it has those stakes in it to help the plant go and grow around the sticks. So that's pretty cool. Now back to it. So this set does come with a orange brick divider piece. Bag 1, you can start to build the base or boss, the pot. And you build the little gray around it, which is pretty cool. Bag 3, you basically are building the leaves and the stems. And in bag 4, you build the flowers, the orchids, which are pretty cool. So just quick little there. Building the stems. leaves, flowers, and there you go. So, I am going to set this aside, and let's take a look at the box art. This set has 608 pieces. Its set number is 10311 or 103011. This is an 18 plus set, so kind of advanced. Do I feel the build was really difficult? No, but it did get my hands to start hurting because of so many small pieces. Botanical collection orchids, pretty cool. Well, alright, well, other thing, I don't know if I already said this, but you can also move these around. You can swish, swash, say, hey, I want the vines going that way, or I want them going that way, or I want the vines to grow upwards, you know. You use so many little, just roots and vines and such stuff that's trying to grow out of the pot. Well, alright there, so we have the Lego Botanical Orchid. Alright. Compass 227 here, signing off.